Hello my beautiful family and welcome back to my channel. So it is finally getting cold in Southern California, hence the fuzzy jacket, which you guys all know I love so much. But for today's video I want to keep it short, sweet and simple and do a braces update because I haven't done a video update in probably like over 3 months now, so it's about time. I usually post like blog updates, so I'll leave that down below if you want to see like really detailed pictures and like before and afters, because it's crazy. And I'm also going to be answering some of your guys' questions from Instagram at the end of this video. And you guys all want to say hi to Milo? Hold on, Milo, come here. Everyone say hi to Milo. He's getting so big, oh my gosh. But it's currently 8 in the morning. It's really early. I'm filming this before work, so that's why we look like this. So I believe the last video I made regarding braces had to do with my TADs, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, be sure to watch the video that I'll link up here, but that goes into like a lot more detail. But to summarize, I currently have 4 mini screws in my jawbone right now, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. When I first got them on, we activated all 4, so there was rubber bands attaching to every single screw, but then we realized that we didn't really need the back 2 as much, so we've only been using the front 2, which I will show close-ups of. Hello, future Emily hopping on here to tell you, of course the one time I filmed this video he's mad that I left him, as you could tell. But of course the one time that I decided to film this video, we do something different at my ortho appointment. So usually with my braces and my TADs, we attach from here to here, right? But as you can see, we don't have any chains like right there because we decided to go from here to these ones. So yeah, disregard when I said that we don't use the back ones. We're using the back ones. Oh my gosh, let me show you what the photos look like before, like the day I took them, before I got the TADs on versus now. There is such a huge difference. So my smile has definitely improved so much, and you don't see as much gum anymore when I talk or smile, which is crazy. As for my braces appointments, they've been pretty simple. I've been going around every 3 weeks or so into my orthodontist office, but I think I've had my wire changed quite a few times in the last, like over the last few months I would say. And then we always do the chain wiring. We still have 2 gaps that we're trying to close. Pretty much all the gaps in my bottom teeth are closed except for these top 2, which honestly are taking forever because we're still working on the TADs right here. That's pretty much all I have for the update. Everything's been going really well. I've been really fortunate about my TADs not falling out, knock on wood, because that would really suck. Now I'm going to answer some frequently asked questions on my Instagram, which you guys submitted in an Insta story. So if you guys aren't following me on there, highly recommend it. He's going psycho again. I got tons of questions on what I can and cannot eat when I have braces, and honestly you can eat almost everything except for like super hard foods like raw carrots, raw broccoli. Like you just don't want to be like break. Oh, like I can only imagine one of my brackets would totally fall off if I did that. I've even had instances where like lettuce wedges in salad, if they don't cut it too thin, there's been a time where it popped off one of my back brackets, so that was kind of annoying. But I mean, chips and everything, they suggest staying away from it. I don't eat any kind of like hard what is it, like the potato chips or like pita chips. It's just too risky, so I don't eat those. Obviously you can't chew gum. I haven't chewed gum ever since I got my braces on, and I'm totally fine. I think mints work perfectly fine for me. Those are like the main things. Like anything super hard that can potentially break off a bracket, I just stay away from, just because it's a hassle for me to like make another appointment, go into the office, get it fixed, all that stuff. I just like, it's just not worth it to me. And then for me personally, because I have TADs, there's actually a lot of pressure like right here in my front teeth, so I can't eat foods that I have to physically bite into. So let's see, a burger, a sandwich, like I can eat those things, but I have to cut them up or I just like tear it apart. Like I can't just, you know. And that's one thing that I'm so excited to do once I get my braces off. So yeah, that's been like the one main complaint. So if I get a burger, I have to like peel it, or I have to like cut it up into like little small bites. Another good question is, what are some things to remember when you have braces? So I think maintaining braces is probably something you should be on top of. So let me see if I have it with me. So obviously when I eat food, sometimes it gets stuck in my braces, which is really annoying. So I buy these picks from Target, and it's like a pack of like 200 or something for a couple dollars. I just stock up on them, have them in every single bag. They come with this case so you don't have to carry like the whole pack. These are so handy. They're like toothpicks but way better. They can get in between your brackets and just like get all the food out if there's food stuck in your teeth, which it will happen. Another thing, if you have rubber bands, wear them. If you don't wear them, you're really just playing yourself because you're elongating the time that your braces are going to be on for. I'm definitely guilty of this sometimes, where I get my braces tightened and my mouth is so sore sometimes, and I just don't want to wear my rubber bands because it just adds on to the soreness. But I've learned that it's actually worse if I don't wear the rubber bands in that time frame, because I'm essentially going to be suffering from the soreness anyway from not wearing my rubber bands. So just, you know, take some Tylenol, Advil, whatever it is, painkillers, and wear your rubber bands, because it's definitely worth it, and I've definitely seen a difference when I do and I don't wear them. The number one question is, when are you getting your braces off? This ultimately depends, but sometime next year, hopefully. Oh my god, that would be so amazing. It just depends on how quickly my teeth move and how quickly these gaps close. It's been a really long time, so these gaps are being really stubborn, but it is what it is. Just gotta be patient, ride the wave. It'll be worth it in the end. Do you feel your teeth shifting? Honestly, I don't feel it on a day-to-day basis, but when I look back at photos from like a month ago, you could totally see a difference. So in that sense, but the only time I really feel them shifting or when they're sore is when I first get them tightened and I have my rubber bands on. That's when you can really feel the pressure. But I mean, on a day-to-day basis, it just feels like any other normal day. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video and today's little chit chat update. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions, or DM me on Instagram. But if you want to check out my blog, see more braces updates, I have like a whole section just full of like braces updates and photos and things like that if you want to look at that. Or you can just follow me on Instagram. Don't worry, I will be back next week with another fashion related video, so get excited. Thank you so much for watching, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!